Hello, good evening. So, my name is Arnel Madraso. I'm a teacher blogger. So, the title of this blog is why I why I decided to take a hiatus or break as a blogger. So, let me just fix the cam. Okay. So, bear with me because I have not done this for quite some time now. Uh, so why? What are some of the reasons why? Maybe few reasons why I decided to uh, take a break. No, take a break. It's a very long break. No, not only as a blogger but in my social media. Ever since I've read articles about those who are in the tech business and then decided to just stop and not using social media. But on my part, I'm still using social media for my students only. Almost, I think I reached 60-40, no? 40%, 60 deactivation and then 40% connecting with my students. And even in blogging, as a blogger in YouTube, if you notice, I have not uploaded any videos anymore. Uh, Maybe it's very difficult to explain, no? Because some social media avid figures might be misinterpreting what I'd be saying. Maybe I'm only speaking on behalf of my experience as a blogger. So the main reason is for me, at least for me, I felt that it's not anymore normal, especially if you're frequently posting so many things. No? Sometimes it's not anymore in line with the purpose. No? What the main purpose why I came up with the content in YouTube would be, I think, mainly is to connect with students, connect with my daughter. When I started this, I just used this as a form of release. No, when I was in Manila teaching in FEU, I know that my daughter would tune into YouTube. So I was hoping then that every time she would open her social media, especially YouTube, she would see my face. So that's the main objective. No? Stay connected and with my daughter and with my students. And sometimes it's exciting. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not anymore exciting. Sometimes you question whether what you do is still normal. Because a normal life would be private life. So I am not really. There was a time when the excitement is there as a blogger. Everything you capture. As I said in my vlogs, capture the moment because sometimes you wouldn't know when that moment will be coming back. So you have to capture everything. Capture the food, capture the places that you visited, colleagues, events, interviews. You interview people. You need to capture that because you wouldn't know when will that time would come back for you to record. So capture the moment. So that's really the motto, I think, for me as a blogger. Capture the moment because you wouldn't know when that moment would return. No. If it would still return, if it would still happen. So the main reason is I felt that what I was doing was not normal anymore. While connecting it with privacy. Sometimes my wife would caution me already whether is it still proper to post this event or this scenario. So she would always tell me, is it still proper? So, but other than privacy, maybe many times I question whether my viewers would still. I think the point is from my point, from my standpoint, whether am I still making sense of what I am sharing, especially in Facebook, or in fact I already deactivated my Instagram because I don't see. Well, I was using Instagram to promote my YouTube and educational sites, but it seems like, too much promotion. So sometimes, you will become overwhelmed, or not only overwhelmed but really exhausted, to see your face, no, to see whatever you produce, no? And I'm asking myself, where is my faith in what I was doing? So if you notice in my recent vlogs after the construction of this house, my recent vlog was I shared the word of God. But then again, I asked myself whether is it really time? Am I really prepared for that? Knowing that, I'm asking myself as well, am I already ready for sharing? Have I received him? Have I spent the desired time with him for me to be able to share the word? So, what I was doing was not preaching, I was sharing the word, no? Together, I was sharing the word, praying the rosary. But then I asked myself, am I called by God to do this, or am I just doing this for my sake, no? So I asked that question during my break, no. Now I am quite prepared. I know the reason. I know already the purpose why I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to continue, because that's really my question to God. So do you still want me to continue this? Because it seems like, am I still glorifying you, or I am just glorifying myself? No? There's that tendency for us. No, sometimes we post something not to glorify Him, but we post something to glorify something else. So as to what is that, I think some of you have noticed it already, no? From other figures, social media figures. So that's really the main reason. So I want to go back to the roots of what I am, where I came from. So I came from my Creator. So it's really important for me to know what am I doing, whether Jesus is still here. So please don't get me wrong. I know that some of my followers are not Christian. No, I am only sharing this for you to know why I went on hiatus. No, but it's really not about religion. It's really about the faith. No, my faith is a bit in question, because that's why I'm asking, am I still glorified? Where is my faith now? Where is Jesus? Where is God in what I am doing? Because if He is not if He is not in what I am doing, so I better stop, pause a while, and then try to reflect and gain back or regain that purpose. No, what it really is the purpose? No, again, let me go back. Really, the purpose again was to establish connection with my students and with my daughter. So the purpose is really relationship, right? Good relationship, whether there's learning, whether it's family relationship, no? Or educational relationship with students, no? But then again, I ask, after uploading a lot of contents, no? Other than YouTube, I'm also doing Facebook Live, no? I'm also doing a lot of things, no? A lot of things, so for learning, advancing learning, but then even singing. That's why I have the ukulele. Then later I reflected, no? It's like recollection, no? On my part, really try to have time reflecting on whether God is still with me, whether God is still in this, no? In what I'm doing. So then in my reflections, what is important is that the focus is still Him, no? So in terms of time, there were times in the past whenever I shoot videos, sometimes I upload three in a week, no? So for now, maybe I can start uploading a few, because it's already second sem, and then I have literature subjects, so it's expected that I have to do book reviews, because book reviews would inspire and even motivate students to read, no? So I'm using YouTube platform for them to be able to read and then verbalize their thoughts about what they're reading. So that's one. The focus is God, more time in praying and meditating. And maybe I can do this perhaps once a week will do, so that my devotion or my devotionals, my time for praying, meditation, and even attending mass wouldn't be compromised. So again, a question is, where is God in my vlogs? God is there whenever I am sharing learnings to students. No? Again, Jesus is a teacher. He used to be a teacher, and that as a teacher, my job is not only to teach my students technical aspect of reading or writing, but trying to inspire them to capture the values on what we are doing. No? So, but not to compromise time for prayer. No? That is what I'm trying to achieve now. So do blogging, but try not to compromise. No? Try not to prioritize vlogging over my time for God. So in a day, it has to be more time for God and less time for whatever we do in this world. So, but again, even if I am doing vlogging, it doesn't mean that God is not there. No? He is still there in the values that I'm teaching. Of course, minus the vanity. So I'm quite careful with the vanity, especially posting pictures, posting worldly achievements. No? So that is the goal. I hope that you will still follow whatever I'm posting. Those of you who are already notified in my YouTube, so I hope that this will be 2022 is a good time to be back in a more consistent basis. No? So what to expect for in the succeeding vlog? So I am doing a ukulele, so I'm practicing a Beatles song. No? Okay, so I'm practicing now. I'm shooting. In fact, I'm shooting the practices, no, and then trying to evaluate the videos whether I am satisfied or not with the sounds and all the visuals. But I'm also reshooting the last book that I failed to finish. No? So that will have to be uploaded because, again, as I said, second sem is today. This very period is already second semester in WIMSU. So again, I have to really be in shape for book reviews because this really is being used by students, no? Especially in interacting with me using the YouTube platform for reading and writing, especially when students are enrolled in great books and even Philippine literature. So more on the great books, no, when it comes to YouTube. So yeah, those are the two vlogs, the upcoming vlogs that I'm going to upload. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go on smoothly. The environment, no. So tonight, few of you would really know, especially for blogging, that it's not really that easy to select for the time. So now I think it's quite late at night, no, because if it's still early in the evening, you can hear the dogs barking. So I really have to select the appropriate time for vlogging. So I hope I'd be able to balance everything well. So I'm still trying to adjust again. No? I am not used to this type of scheduling because I was used to just praying, resting, teaching my graduate students. Now I'm going to add vlogging again, slowly, but not forgetting my devotionals, my time with God. No, that's very important because I draw my inspiration and strength from Him. So if He is not in what I'm doing, then that is a problem. No? So I'm trying to really balance everything in a way that if it will go on smoothly, then I'd be able to upload. And of course, fingers crossed for the internet connection. Because if there's a problem with the internet connection, then there will be problems also uploading and even editing videos. So thank you for your time. Thank you for clicking this vlog. So please See you soon. See you soon in my succeeding vlogs. Thank you for still supporting me, even if I went on hiatus for quite some time. So just please continue. So if you're my previous students or my students nowadays, currently, so please do continue to view my videos, especially on the writing side. No, I have uploaded videos on how to write essays. Those are the basic videos that you need to view, because that is how I am going to rate you on the basis of how I taught writing, no? Especially on paragraph writing in an essay. No? So might as well, if you're already here in my YouTube channel, capitalize, no? Make use of these resources for free. I'm doing this, uploading for free, in order for you to, you can replay and then try to study what I am, the pattern that I'm using in writing an essay. No? So thank you. Happy New Year to all. Bye bye. See you later.